welcome to my channel. This is Rita, and I was going to work on this journal, The Pink Lady, but I just went through it and there's really nothing else to do. I mean, I need to maybe put a journal card or sew the back of a card or something like that, but I just can't see where a whole video should be done. I am going to go through it page by page, and so this may also be my Etsy share and my YouTube share. So either way, if you're watching from Etsy, you'll see everything, but there'll be more explanation because if my YouTube subscribers are also watching, they may want to know pieces of information. Okay, so I used that fabric that I had shown, the linen with the white lace, like this side here, you can see it better. And the picture frame that I had, I'm sorry, this is, I don't want anything getting ink or something. Let me use this remote to keep it level. This picture frame was Tim Holtz, and I remember I told you that I thought it was too gray. And so what I did was I took this dye, this oxide, and I took my paintbrush, it's still got pink on it, that Mary gave me for doing napkins, but I felt like I can wash this off. And I just dipped it in there and I went like this over the whole frame. And that gave it a pink tone, which, you know, I liked a lot better. Here I just put a plate and I printed this out on my computer. It just says Lady. I couldn't put Pink Lady because it was just too big of wording. So I just put Lady, and it can be for anybody, any lady. And then, you know, I did this whole doily here and glued all that on. And then on the end here, let's see, we can, okay, I can stand it up like that. I just did a eyelet here, and I put a bowl pin between in that. And in here, I was going to use a cameo, but it was the wrong pink. So in here, I put a little locket. So whoever gets this journal can actually put their own picture in there or a word or something that they, you know, that they want to put. Okay. So I kept it pretty simple. I'm also changed out the picture of the lady. I don't know if I have the one I was planning to use handy. Let's see. I don't see her anyway. She was a little too dark in the back, and it just popped out so loud that it didn't make anything else look cohesive. And then these are just flowers, Hobby Lobby, and this was one that I squished down and coffee dyed and just kind of made it look like a vintage dried flower. Okay, so then on the side, to close it, I had this in the middle, and when we get to that, you'll see. But I decided just to take simply some seam binding and just to close the book, okay? So let me open this. The size of this is 9 inches high, 9 inches high, a little over 9 inches high, by about, I would say 6 high. And then this opening here is like 3.5 if it's open. And this side would be like 2.5 or something. So it's a gator mouth. I don't know. I like these kind of journals. So inside here we have a belly band, which I will put pieces of information on the journal in there. And since this journal was discovered from a old ghost story where I grew up, it was called The Pink Lady, and that's why I did that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find whatever I can that story was about and put that clipping in here, print it out. Like I've got these. These are old. These were ones that I printed out from the newspaper that I had kept all these years, and it was 1986, this story here. But it's not really a very good story. There's other stories in here, but anyway, I will put those in there, so if you want to know the history behind the Pink Lady, you'll have it. Okay, so inside we have this first page with a little folder here. It has a card, journaling cards, tags, all kinds of cute little things. We worked on this together. It's been a long time. Over here I put some lace here, and I put a pen here, a gold pen. And then Mary had sent me some charms. They were all silver, so I took my gold pen and I just painted it gold because it fits in better with it than silver. All right, so then we have a journaling spot here, journaling page here and here. And then this just, I put this cameo picture and a couple of cameos. These are from my porch prints, these cameos. And this is onion paper here, and that was from Diana, Reflections by Di. I don't think she sells this paper in her shop, but she does have an Etsy shop. And I tried writing on this. I have a journal that I use, and I hadn't gotten to the onion paper yet, or the tracing kind of paper, and I like when writing on it. It comes out really well, really nice. Okay, this is just a page here and a little embellishment there, and I just put a rusty paper clip on here and a bow, and that's holding on, let's see, it's holding on this little envelope that we made. That was from Edith Holden paper, her book. And then we have ledger paper, coffee dyed. Everything in here should be coffee dyed or avocado dyed. Not positive, but I think they are. Then we have this little picture frame here that I put this little design in, which is a journal card. And this is, this can go all the way through. It's like a belly band if you want to put it all the way through. And this opens, whoops, to put it in enough so it doesn't hit that edge. This opens up, and it's an old music page, a little white gardenia. And then in here we have a tag and more journal card. Okay, and you can journal out here too. I just stenciled on that. All right, so journaling space, journaling space, journaling. This one is one of those stamps, wax seals. And then you couldn't really see the rose, so I colored it gold. Just having fun with it. I never used it before. This is the first time. Vintage doily. This is very vintage. Journaling space. This is avocado dyed. Just a little ruffle, another avocado. This is Tim Holtz wallpaper kit. This is just a little charm up here. I just put a hole up there and tied a bow and put a little charm on that. I've got more charms to put on too. I may have to put more lace on pages too. Some more avocado dyed paper. This is a picture frame. It's a Tim Holtz picture frame, and I just glued it to this paper here, cardstock. Put some lace there. Then this opens up. And then this slides out, and that is a little journal booklet. And this is the center of this signature, and I glued this side up and this side up to make this pocket. And there's more room in there if you want to add, you know, more stuff. Then here we have two cards. That's Edith Holden. This one's got a little, because I didn't want to cover up any of her paper, so I just made a little place for you to journal on that. And this one is from, Pink Monarch prints, this little journal card. And this is also from the wallpaper of Tim Holtz that I just made a pocket with it. And all these ladies, all the pictures of all the ladies are Janey B's kit. And her kit is Ladies in Lace. And all of them had a pink tint to them. That's why I picked those for my ladies to put in there, my pink ladies. Let's see, this is one of hers too. This is just a corner pocket. This was decoupaged with napkins. There's a little spot here to journal in. More journaling space. I could not put another thing in this book. It was getting so full that I just had to stop. I didn't want to, but I had to. This little tag here with a little cluster that I put together. It just hangs off the side. Tim Holtz, more journaling page and some lace. And then this one needs to be sewed. That one is another one of Pink Monarch prints. And another one from Tim Holtz. And this is from, I think this is the Journal Boat, one of her tags. Just a little collage up here, little, not collage, cluster. I call them collages because they are collaged. This paper here is from the Journal Boat, and hers is called Sweet Vintage Pink. And I used hers for some of the pages. This one, I believe, was Janey B's, it was another kit. I think it was the ladies, they had hats, ladies in hats, because I did this in that journal. And there's just some lace underneath that, and then there's a place to journal under that. And then we have another journal card here. This is a little booklet. It's just got dyed paper, and these flip out so you can write, more stuff. Some of them flip, otherwise they're just folded in there. This is my paper. I don't have a digital on it, but I put it's in my scanner. I scanned a doily. This is just a little tuck, and you can fit a little card in there. Ledger paper, more journaling space. This is also from the Journal Boat, her print. The other side of the onion, colored onion paper. More journaling space. And then that's the back of that page. Okay, so now in the center part here, this section is the center, and it is also a journal, separate from the front, from the first and third. There's 3 signatures. Okay, so this was the picture I was going to put on front. But see, she's very darkish in color compared to the other one. It's the same lady, but she's got a different background. This one had a lot darker background. Okay, so in here we have a piece of vellum, I believe that is. This is from an old book, from a children's book. And here's a couple little tickets. I just folded it up. Here is a pocket with journal tag in there, some fabric, a vintage button on there. This one I stenciled. This is vintage paper from China. It was probably during maybe around World War II or something. It's either, I think it's Japan. I'm sorry, not China, Japanese. And yeah, it was like a little diary book, and I removed the pages. This is a belly band here, and I have a journal card here that just slides in like that. And you can journal on this side. This is just a little booklet that was Alice in Wonderland, and it's Down the Rabbit Hole.
And I took the pages out, and there's more on the other side. This is a envelope. I think I just decorated this with my stamps and things, and I put Miss Potter, London, because at the time I was watching a movie about the story of start with the B. Beatrice Potter, who wrote the, she didn't write this, she wrote Peter Rabbit. Anyway, I thought they went together. This is just a little paper that you can journal on. It's stuck in this back envelope. A little hard to get it out of this one. Yeah, you may want to leave it out. I don't like envelopes that go to the inside, but that's the way this one worked. So this is a French, it's original. It is a French receipt, I believe. I can't really read what it is, but it was from, looks like 1930 something. Even their writing I can't quite understand. But you could journal in here if you'd like. It's very delicate paper. This is the other side of that Japanese paper. This is a little fold out, and it has a little spot here to journal. And I put the signature in with, what do you call it? Embroidery floss, a DMC floss. Okay, so that goes back in there, and then this one has a little, this is Tim Holtz paper here, and here's a little journal tag. And this, I guess that doesn't, I thought that had an opening, but I guess not. I guess I just put it in that envelope. It's a junk mail envelope, anyway. Okay, and this is the other side of that ledger. I mean, not ledger, but receipt. Yeah, I don't know what that says. Maybe somebody can tell me if they see it. This is the other part of the little Alice in Wonderland book. I just thought it was cute. Journaling's page, the other side of the Japanese. This is just a journaling page. And then here is another lady from the digital kit of Janie B's, a place to journal. And I used frames throughout this. I tried to use this, that was kind of my thought when I was, why is it doing that? My thought was to put picture frames in here and put these ladies in them. And the picture frames that I purchased are from Alpine Village Market, and she has these frames. She also carries them in another color. I think it's just like a off-white or whatever. But I got the one that had all the pink frames. I don't know. I know I have more than that in here. This is the other side of that little book. And I just liked it because she had that little pink dress on. And there's vellum again. And this is kind of like handmade paper that I sewed to this back page. And this was, gosh, I don't know if it was Journal Boat because it looks like Janie B's. But, okay, so anyway, this ties up here with the sari silk. Actually, it's not sari silk, it's chiffon. It's made by the people that sell me, that I buy my sari silk from. They also sell this chiffon, which is like sari silk. Okay, so this is the last one. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. And here's a little pocket thing here, and got some glue there. It has journaling space in here. This is an old vintage notebook from a notebook. And just this sits down in there.
And another wallpaper from Tim Holtz. This is the Journal Boat's design. This is avocado dyed. This is just from a notebook that I coffee dyed. This little guy here is a little fold out folio sort of thing, and I put all these buttons here, and I've got this little lady framed, and then it opens up like this, and then here is a tag to journal on. This is Tim Holtz flowers. Here's two more tags. I believe this one is from the Journal Boat, and I think this is from Janie B. I'm not sure though. And then this one here is, I don't know. This is a paper bag that I printed on. You can see that. It's just a white paper bag, and I printed it in my printer with one of the digital papers. This is a tag here that I made with the paper from the paint store, and that was gifted to me by Kathy, Nonstop Mom, and those worked out great. And then just here's a little tag. Okay, and then back here is kind of like a bookmark or just a tag to journal on. And it just slips right there. And that closes there. And I put this on here because I didn't think it was going to stay shut, but it has laid down a lot since I had it closed for a while. Okay, and I stenciled here. This is just paper that I picked up somewhere a long time ago, roses. This is just, this is actually a note that you would get in a hotel. This is Bedingfield Inn, and it's in Lumpkin, Georgia. And it would be like if you stayed the night there, you would, you know, have this for like stationery. I just opened it up and pressed it and made a page with it. Some more of that other paper. This is just, you can journal on this page. This is vintage lace here. It was cut off of, I don't know, a pillowcase or scarf or something that I had. Here is another little vintage lady, and oh, I didn't put a journal card in here. So that's why I have this paper clip on here to remind me that this needs a journal card. So I'll have to make one for that. This is journal space here. This is, you could journal on this. This is Edith Holden page. And I need journal cards for these two pockets there. These little postcards in here. And I may put another tag in these two too. It just got to be where it was so full. I'm so afraid. Like this page, you know, I kind of wanted to put something on the back of that. A pocket or something. This was from Mary. It was a print that she sent to me, and I put it in here. And that is attached to that card that's up there. And then I have a journal card here, but I still need to work on it. That's why I have a paper clip. This one, I have a paper clip because I'm going to paper clip this in, but I don't think I liked this paper clip. But now I don't think it's that bad now that I look at it. So inside here is, this was a pocket that was, I've got to finish the sides, but this was out of a book, this picture of Cinderella. And this was a Rachel at Roxy Creations little weekly project. But you're supposed to put it into the binding, into the signature. So one is on one half and one's on the other, but I forgot. So I still want to use it. And I have two journal cards in these that need to be stitched around. And I'm just going to clip it in like that. So I think I will leave that on there like that. I think I was going to clip it from the top and the word wish went the wrong way. So that works for me. Okay, and then back here, more paper, journaling space. This one here is pockets, and what I did was I took the piece that I was working on, I cut it straight down the middle so they would match up. So each pocket, and this is made out of a a junk mail envelope that you get in the mail. So it had those two little pocket things. Finally got it done. It was a challenge, but they always come out in the end, right? Another stenciled page, journal spot, lots of journal space, vintage napkin, doily, and that. And then we have a journal card here I need to fill in. I need to put paper on the back and stitch around it. And that, my friends, is it. So, like I said, I have to go back and do a few touch-ups. I just can't add any more to it. It would just be so huge. But I love it. Oh, and then I'm going to put this in there with it. This is a writing board that, let me open this again, that you use to, like here, this is bumpy there, and if you want to write on this side, it may be kind of hard to write. So you can put this here, and it will help you write, or on any page like that. And you can use it for a bookmark too. So this was supposed to, oh, I wonder if it'll fit in there. I doubt it. Too tight. Yeah, just a hair too small. That's okay. I'll just set it in the front or the back, and it'll be in the book. This is gonna weigh like 80 pounds. So, but my postage is free, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that in there. And this tie just comes off if you want to do something different. I just didn't think I should put this and on both sections. You wouldn't know which one to untie to get it open. So there is 124 pages if I counted right. I'll probably count it again before I put it on Etsy. But that's it. And I was going to put corners here, but I didn't have the right color. So I'm going to skip it this time. And yeah, I think it's a lovely, lovely journal. I think anybody would love to have it as a gift. Any lucky lady. Alrighty, so that's it. I am done for today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.